I honestly know nothing about Nineville's start meta. Oh, welcome to the club. No one does, including some of the players we saw yesterday. Okay, here we go. Best of 5 running against ACCM. We're going to switch running to red just to make it easier for people. I know purple, blue is pretty difficult. And we've got Gajaras here, or sorry, running playing as the Franks. That berry bush really tripped me out. Over in the red, and over here we have Gajaras for ACCM, and he's got 3 berry bushes now because on Land Madness you automatically start with a fruit bush. So that's why I was thinking the Gajaras player was over here. Normally they start with the bushes underneath, but forgot about Land Madness. Anyway, Land Madness, very, very open. You can't wall this little stone terrain around the wood lines, so you need to go small walls around your wood lines. Really, really difficult to get a full wall around your base. Running could do it if you wanted to wall to the edge of the map and wall in this wood line, but then he's going to have to extend outward for the golds. So it's very, very difficult to wall yourself up, and usually the way you defend is through feudal army, and you just have to make enough to withstand your enemy or make more than your enemy to snowball to victory before you get to the castle age. It's pretty common that we see people resigning when they're on the way up to castle age, because they like sacrifice all those resources to click up to castle. They get burned in the transition when they're not creating units, and the other guy is still spamming feudal army. Gajaras, well, they have the option to create these camel scouts in feudal age, which really doesn't make much sense because they take so long. It's only really a unit you would make if you're going up to castle age. Other than that, in feudal age, pretty even with the Franks. They do get bloodlines, which the Franks don't get, but the Franks automatically getting the extra HP on their scouts is good at the beginning of feudal. Kind of falls off later. However, once Gajaras get into castle age, Shrivampsha riders can be very dangerous for a raiding unit, and this map is wide open usually. So the Shrivampshas will get in. That could be a problem. Which civ is a better feudal? I would say Gajaras has the better feudal. Simply because they can get bloodlines. If we're just talking about feudal matchup, I would say they have the better feudal. However, Franks don't need to get the farming upgrade. So that's something. And Franks don't, I guess, technically don't need to get bloodlines. So they're saving res there. But yeah. Why is there only 6 sheep inside here? Is there only 6? Oh, he's missing some. Ooh, ACCM is missing some sheep. Can't garrison those in the mill. He hasn't found them yet. And he's looking over here. And that's going to hurt his food income a little bit. Gajar's generating that food every so often. It's a pretty slow trickle, though. So it's not going to be the biggest deal in the world. Still, our Franks player. 7 sheep still under his TC. 3 on food currently as he goes up to the next age. And if he's going to go for scouts, I mean, how much food is he really going to have in the bank when he gets to feudal? He's going to need to get his wood upgrade, queue up a villager, and go for scouts with 242 food. Okay, it's going to be archers. Interesting. All right. So running is not opening scouts with Franks. Running is opening archers and maybe some spearmen. Where's the Gamba? Mods! Running gets to feudal age. And comes up against a camel scout. And the camel scout just destroys this scout, I guess, even with feudal age upgrades. He's going to be pushing him away. That's another advantage there for the Gajaras. Did ACCM end up getting those sheep? He did. Now he's going to garrison them in the mill. Oh, you missed it. Oh, the Gamba's already done. Oh, no. Addicted chatters. I hate the camel scouts with a passion. Is it the same passion that you use to add 15 T's to the end of your name, or is it a different kind of passion? Because that's a little excessive. Got him. 15 was the limit. Fuck. Alright, so Spearman Archers for our Franks player. Not opening scouts is a little bit weird, I'm not going to lie. But it's Spearman Archer for ACCM as well. Interesting. Maybe they open archer range and then add that stable later. I really like this from ACCM. Not taking any chances. Got to get this guy back to work. But other than that, nice little quick or preemptive walls around there. Still has some fruit bushes available. Does not have any sheep, however. And that means he's going to have to go for the farming upgrade and start placing farms early. Earlier than Running does. Running can utilize his sheep because he doesn't have them in the mill, providing a little slow trickle of food. Very passive opening, though, for Land Madness. Very, very passive. It's only 2 spearmen and an archer coming forward. He might kick ACCM off of this, but does ACCM really care other than the fact his mill is over here? He has to protect that mill location, but 2 spearmen aren't going to kill that very fast. Now ACCM, looking for some value with the Camel Scout, gets a decent amount of damage on that skirmisher. And he knows exactly what Running is going for now. Sees the archer range, sees the blacksmith. He's going to see fletching on these units fairly soon. If he was paying attention, which I know these players do. And he's going to know that Running does not have a stable yet. Now he goes for a blacksmith of his own. Very limited production here for ACCM. Only 2 skirmishers, 1 archer. Land Sadness. Yeah. Oh, Scout goes down. Archer goes down. ACCM later to the blacksmith. Later to the archer range. Later to feudal age. And he's managed to defend here. Really, really nice stuff. And now he's getting fletching. However, he's going to lose an archer here likely. No perfect angle away from that engagement. Please, ACCM, don't lose the archer. He's going to die. Oh, no. He's living. Never mind. Caster's Curse. He's not living. He's really dead. Super dead. Morky, thank you for the 5 months. Welcome back. Really dead. And so is that camel. And now the skirmishers are coming forward. And Running has added a stable. He's already produced 2 scouts. He's going to clear these skirmishers completely. ACCM will realize what's happening with that scout on the field. And he's going to need a solution. He's got a stable of his own, but forced to go for a tower here. That tower is a little bit late. There's only 2 archers in this group. So it's going to be hard to kill the villagers, especially with some units over here. But still, it's a tower position that ACCM needs to retreat from. And Running is the aggressor here. Running is controlling the gold. He's kicked him off that tower. He's killed a lot of units now. ACCM is building up his food eco and does have a stable to produce scouts, but he's forced to go to the gold at the back. Running's eco looking pretty solid here. He does have a minute of idle TC time, whereas ACCM only has 6 seconds, and that accounts for the 2 villager difference. But I think I like Running's position a little bit more. Look at the military count, 12-5. Military ends up snowballing on Land Madness, and I think this is a situation for Running where you just keep producing units. Maybe even add another production building. I think you really want to capitalize on this position. You could get greedy and try and go up to Castle Age, but I don't know. It feels like you're letting ACCM back in the game if you do that. Also, you need to pressure somewhere elsewhere. There's nothing here anymore, my dude. ACCM trying for a sneaky counterattack. He's going to come around this way. It is open here. However, he does not have bloodlines, and it's only 2 scouts, and Running closes it. He's playing really well right now. Also, great use of his stray units here from ACCM, cutting off the reinforcements. But here come the archers. Here come the scouts on the wood line. Running is off to a really good start. He's hit the ground running in this set. Still a minute and a half of idle TC time, though. Splitting up the skirmishers. Still doesn't have the armor. Manages to kill an archer, though. And the first villager of the game goes down. That Vil, though. Oh, no. Running misclicked. He misclicked the palisade wall. He doesn't kill the villager. He will kill some archers. Still trying to weaken these. Scouts coming in from ACCM. Those will get taken down by the scouts from running. Remember, ACCM does not have bloodlines. Running has the Frank HP upgrade. And running needs to be careful about this TC. What is happening, running? Where are you looking? He's killing another villager over here. He's losing the scouts. And he's going for a market. What on earth was happening there with his control? He did manage to kill 3 villagers, so he's evened up the idle TC time. But some of the scout control there was a little bit dubious. Still, decent position for running. ACCM is going to go for a market. He's going to sell his wood, try and get up to the next stage, and running is coming forward with another army. Or running forward with another army. They're just so easy. They slip off the tongue. More archers, more spearmen, more scouts coming forward. Spearmen patrolling here. That should be enough to deter these scouts. And ACCM is adding camel scouts. Interesting. Look at how slow these produce. Okay, they produce way too slow. ACCM is going to be up soon. He sold his stone, which running has not done yet. Or no, he didn't sell his stone. He used his stone on a tower. JK. JK. Now he's buying stone. Wait a second. Hold up. What? Oh, he's buying stone for the wood line because he sees the archers coming around. Okay, that's smart. That's smart. That's smart. He didn't get greedy. Try and click up right away. Bought the stone. Smart boy. Clever boy. ACCM. You have been making that noise since yesterday? I made that noise twice yesterday. And I made it once today. It's a good noise. It feels good. Try saying it at home. Try saying it. Just go burp. It feels good. No, it sounds like burping. Does not sound like burping. All right, so ACCM is building up camels. Now, these will upgrade automatically to camel riders in Castle Age. And this is what I was saying. This is the only time it's really feasible to make these units, is camel scouts, is on the way up. It's kind of similar to eagles going up to the Castle Age. You know you want to build them as you're going up rather than delaying your Castle Age time with the production. Okay, running is still trying to get value here. ACCM is just boldly going where many farmers have gone before. And he doesn't care, I guess. He'll just pull the weak villagers back. Knights, monks going to be the way in Castle Age? Maybe. I mean, the problem for running is that ACCM is going to have these units upgraded automatically upon reaching. Running is now in Castle Age. He's going for some knights, but ACCM is going to have a lot of camel riders immediately. And it's not like running could queue up knights on the way up to Castle Age. And there we go. Camel riders. Now this army just completely destroys. Even with the spearmen here, this army just completely shreks everything. Great transition period there from ACCM. He's already adding in the Shravamshas. The knights now from running are going to struggle against the camels. I think a monastery is probably needed. No, he's going double barracks pikemen. Double barracks pikemen for running. Doesn't want to go for the monks. He's still making some knights. Those knights will probably chip away at ACCM's eco. If they get back on the gold, it could be devastating. And he's going to defend with pikemen, and he's coming forward for a TC. How many villagers here? 15 villagers coming forward, and there's no way ACCM can do anything about this. More pikemen over here. Really great stuff from running. Really impressive stuff from running. Pikeman seems like the right unit, although ACCM can add expos. It's costly, right? It's costly to make that tech switch, and running is going to send these 2 knights around here. ACCM, though, will be ready for that. Both of these guys playing really well. They're looking into the future. They're thinking about what their opponent is going to be going for. They're countering it before those units coming onto the field. It's really, really nice. Does Camel Rider counter pikes like knights does? Well, tell you what. How about you go ask Hera that question? and make sure you at him. It's more of a speed run thing at this point. You're going to see how quickly you get banned from his chat. Don't actually do that. I'm just wondering for science how quickly it would happen. Just a question for science. That's it. That's a lot of camels. That is 12 camels. But, I mean, that's a lot of pikemen. 15 pikemen for running. Idle TC time for running still kind of ticking upwards. ACCM's gone for that second TC. So both 2 TC here. Running is a decent looking eco though. And he still has some stone for the third TC, which should be going up shortly. Bop. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Bop! That was an aggressive bop. He didn't listen. Still no double bit axe? Ah, that's true. What was that bop? That was me, like, my voice dying in the middle of a bop. We'll ignore that bop. We'll pretend it never happened. TC is going to be up just on time, right? Just on time, right? Just on time. Perfect. Running, still no double bit axe. It's painful. It's painful. But this is nice. Knights coming in here. Monk's kind of debating the conversions on the pikemen. And that means only one knight will get converted from running. Pikemen are still here. Knights engaging. Camel's still engaging over here, though. And it looks like 3 villagers going down. 1, 2, 3 villagers dying. Pikemen all dead. Well, some garrison inside that TC. There's some more over here that running is using. And once again, running is running into the TC from ACCM. An unfortunate circumstance there. For the second time in the game, running yeets his units underneath the TC fire from ACCM. It's kind of falling apart a little bit here, but he's still very much in the game. Does running ever realize he doesn't have double bit axe? I think so. When he gets a decent surplus of food, he'll go to the lumber camp to get the second wood upgrade. I think he should. Eco KD is 5-5 this game, and ACCM is coming back out to that TC once again to try and secure that area. Also going to gold over here. I love the outpost from him, getting so much vision. I also love the raiding from ACCM, killing another villager back here. Running hasn't clicked an eco upgrade this entire game. That is true. That is true. Oh boy. What is this? Oh boy. Okay, ACCM was thinking about something a little drastic there with the villagers. He does have enough stone for a castle. The only question is, does he go forward? He's making an outpost here. He's going to play it safe. And the answer to that question, does he go forward, is no. Run away as fast as you can. Sacrifice this man because it is running who is coming forward with the castle. ACCM goes for a castle here. Running has a ton of pikemen. Running places the castle. ACCM has more villagers building. This game went from 0 to 60 real quick. Real quick here. Pikemen engaging against the camels, but the camels seem to be doing well. The monks are healing behind. The knights are killing villagers over here. ACCM sending more vills. This castle will go up. The only question is whether Running's castle will go up and how many villagers ACCM loses in the process. Right now, I think he's lost, what, 11 villagers? 10 villagers since that castle placement was placed? But Running has lost some too. Eco KD goes up to 14 to 11. Or maybe, I guess he only lost 9, right? He only lost 9 villagers. Still. Running almost has enough for another castle. He does have enough for another castle. Run, run, run. Yes, go for another. Yes, another one over here. Yes. Make another one. There will be another. Right here? Right here? Right here. Right here. Castle here. Castle here. Castle here. Castle here. Oh, baby. Dude, this castle, if that... Oh, my God! Never mind. He's not fucking around. This is not a drill. This is absolutely not a drill, folks. Absolutely not a drill. ACCM losing chakram throwers. Going for a tower here. The Knights are coming in. Running actually sent more villagers forward. Sick play from Running to send more villagers forward here. I don't know if he completes it with just these 7. But he sent an additional 14 villagers. And this castle is going to cut off this gold. It's going to cut off all these farms. It's going to start killing this TC. It's probably going to get value against the monks. The Knights are coming in for Running. What a crazy play for him. ACCM is ahead on eco and Running is still losing villagers. But look at all the damage that this castle is doing. Meanwhile, we have an armored elephant coming onto the field. It's going to start working away on this castle. Even if he kills this, though, he still has to worry about this one. And both players are losing villagers to stray arrows. Also, the Knights are in. The Knights are in. The Knights are in. The Knights are in. The Knights are dead. And Running. He's coming over here with the pikemen. He's trying to debate the castle fire here with the Knights. Look at this. He's debating the castle fire with the Knights. He's taking out the elephant with the pikemen. Fantastic play. Great play from Running. And he's on the gold again. Really big brain play from Running. And ACCM just lost value on that elephant. But he does have another elephant. Let's see if Running can do it again. ACCM is really struggling here, dude. Really struggling. Look at this castle. It's killed 11 villagers already. It's still killing villagers on the gold. ACCM does have gold back here that he's accessing now. But he's losing some more camels. Running now, adding in, throwing axemen. And oh! He's not done. He's not done. He's not done. He's not done. There's another castle. He's sending it with everything he has. And he's got the villager lead. He has the villager lead. Still no double bit axe, but does it matter? Double bit castle in your face. Damn. The mill is going to be killed. That's right. The TC is going to be killed. The farming is going to be killed. ACCM is relocating over here, and ACCM finally going for a counterattack on this side. He's got monks behind these camels to maybe deal with the pikemen. What he really needs is chakrams here. And that's going to be a dangerous unit for Running. He does have throwing axemen, but they're kind of like throwing axemen 1v1 versus chakram. Obviously, they win. 10v10 though, little bit of a different story. You miss Running's castle dying? Oh, I know it died. It was always gonna die. It was inevitable. Bring axemen over here. They're gonna come and deal with these elephants. They can't be ranged from this. I don't know if they can be ranged from the TC. And they do decent damage to these elephants. So a little bit of a wasted investment maybe from ACCM. But ACCM is coming forward here. He's converted a villager. He's trying to kill the gate. Camels will get in. Running will start losing vills. And he's sending more pikemen over. He might clear up this army, but he's going to lose a lot in the process. And chakram throwers are going down, as well as this TC. This castle has 21 kills, 17 of which are eco. Running now, buying stone for another. My man just straight up bought from 0 to 500 real quick for Running. He just straight up bought himself a castle. He's defending over on this side with pikemen. ACCM has now walled in Running's woodline with a converted villager. And Running is running forward. But no! 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 Just passing? Kick? W? Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. ACCM sees this. He knows exactly what's happening. Running is trying to go for another castle. He has to rebuild the foundation, and he gets the foundation down. He's got a knight here to potentially deal with the chakrams. The chakrams are struggling, but they're being helped by the castle. Knight is still dealing with them. Axemen coming from behind the... We won't question where those axemen were. The only thing we're going to question is whether this castle goes up. 20 villagers on there. Axemen are working away at the chakrams. And they've killed a couple chakrams. Villagers still dying. Castle is at 85, 87, 88%. Meanwhile, in Running's economy, it's not looking good. The prognosis is bad. But ACCM is running with everything he has away from this castle. And I wonder if Running can buy himself another one, because the castle here would look... Oh, that would look juicy, wouldn't it? ACCM has 38 on food somehow. What a recovery from this guy. Honestly. And he's losing vills all over the place. He's sending everything out to this stone. Running has a lot of gold on the bank. He's placing more farms. He's going to try and get more on food. 71 vills for him. 83 vills for ACCM somehow. I think Running needs some more knights, and I think they need to be back here. Imagine like 3 or 4 knights back here. Absolutely destroy. Pikemen are just not it. And this is the reason. Forward. Hey, they killed a chakram. What is... We're not going to ask. We're not going to ask what's happening over there. Things are happening over there. Forward wood line here might be harassed by Running. Still no double bid axe. I wonder how this game would have changed if he had double bid axe. Also, knights building up. If the knights get in here, oh baby. Does Running know about this? Does Running know about this? Oh, he's got the axeman. I was wondering. I thought it was like ACCM's point of view. I thought I saw vision back here, but it was the axeman. And here come the knights. Camels coming over from ACCM. And a monk coming over. Feel like Running can clear up the camels. Oh, he doesn't shoot the monk with the castle. No, the monk is still living. The monk is still living. Oh, that is absolutely tragic. Absolutely tragic for Running. As that monk just dives right under the castle, means a conversion is going to come in, and this raid does nothing. Another castle where the starting TC was. Asserting dominance is Running. He's back on stone again. This is the 4th forward castle of the game. Absolutely ridiculous match here. And ACCM says, I can do that too. And now he's coming forward with the castle. But Running is completely abandoning his base. He's clearing up the chakrams back here. Running is down to 57 villagers. He's sending more villagers forward here. As the castle finally goes up. And maybe Running's considering taking over ACCM's farms. Who knows? ACCM is putting a castle on nothing. There is 9 villagers in this TC, and that is all. Knights engaging here. I think Running is realizing that he's running out of steam. 0 on wood. Yep, 5 on food, 13 on gold. It was a good attempt. And he's got lots of map control. But he doesn't have an eco anymore. He simply does not. And he calls the GG. What an amazing first game. Holy... What an incredible hold. I mean, it wasn't even a hold. It was just kind of like a... He stretched himself out, right? He ratted his way to victory. ACCM back here with this eco. And he lost a lot of villagers along the way. Eco KD is 65 to 66. Bruh. But Running missing some crucial eco upgrades. Obviously the wood upgrade being one of them. Also, some idle TC time there. Just kind of messed him up. And yeah, ACCM had the camels, which Running had no access to. He had the siege elephants, which Running had no access to. Shravamsha riders, etc. Chakram throwers. Feels like ACCM played a civ really nicely here. Great stuff. Very enjoyable first game. Better eco for ACCM, obviously, with 95 villagers or whatever he had. 96. 160 total created, though. Pretty impressive stuff. Really funny game? Yeah. Okay, so that was Running's... I don't know if it was this home map. I think this is just like the extra map. Maybe. I don't know. Lost it. Win with Gajaras. That's ACCM's first pick, so not the worst thing in the world for Running. And now we probably go on to one of his home maps, and running doesn't... What? ACCM picked Hideout against running. That cannot be correct, right? You're picking a closed map against one of the best clowns? I guess he's not really a clown anymore, but whoa. Interesting. Why didn't running Ram or Petard ACCM's only castle? Petards never make it to the castle. They just get sniped down before they get there, and Rams get shredded by chakrams. He had to pick one closed. Okay. I'm still not 100% familiar on how this this works. Okay, so running picks the category, and then ACCM picks a map from that category. Okay, okay. Cool. That makes sense. Do you think this is a bit of a Civ win for Gajaras? I think Franks can beat Gajaras. For sure. I think running would have been in a much better spot if he didn't, like, number one, throwing those scouts under the TC early was terrible. And then he threw like 2 knight armies away, which was awful as well. I think there was just some moments where he was busy with something else, wasn't paying attention to his army, and it just died. Dave, your rappers sound reals? Okay. Whatever that means. Thank you. Are you having a stroke, Zion? Burp. Oh, you mean that? Okay. Burp. Are these live or recorded? Live. That's why we're waiting right now. Now they're going into Hideout. They're going on to Hideout. Let's take a look at the civs. Let's look at what else is Scandinavia, Oasis, Baltic. Feels like you want to say save Byzantines. Maybe Lithuanians for Baltic. Scandinavia is Mongols. So it's probably Berbers or Khmer here for ACCM. And then for running, Poles, Turks. Turks probably, right? Where be Malay? I don't know. Khmer against Poles. Okay. Yo, Met Damon. Thank you for the 4 months, dude. Met Damon.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity.
And Rooster with the tier 3 for 22 months.
Couldn't catch the past couple streams, but I wanted to say that you and all the casters were absolutely fantastic in Germany.
Thank you, man.
It was super fun to watch.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It was super fun to be there. All right, I hope this game is as good as the previous game. That was entertaining. A lot of people streaming these games, damn. What were the best sets from yesterday? Max Dragonstar, I think, was the best we watched. I caught a lot of like last games from sets because it's hard to do the complete thing when they're all happening at the same time. So I don't know. I think Max Dragonstar was a good set though, right guys? I think we can say that was a good set. Okay, here we are. Round of 16 qualifiers for Warlords. 30K tournament, 1v1 tournament. 9 villagers start. We got Running playing as Poles, ACCM playing as Khmer, and Running told ACCM, apparently this is the way it works. Running told ACCM he wanted a closed category map. ACCM can pick from one of the 3 closed category maps. I believe it was Arena, Hideout, and Fortress, maybe? I don't know what the third one was. And he chose Hideout. Now, Running is one of the best clowns that has ever lived. And when I say clowns, I mean closed arena, hideout, etc. players. And he's picked Poles, which is a really good civ. So ACCM is going to have to make something happen. Have you formed an opinion about Nineville Start yet? I think on closed maps, Nineville Start is actually my preferred method. We saw it in Valhalla, and I was converted. It was I'm a really big fan of it. Like, these hideout arena games get started so much earlier, right? So much faster. And it doesn't really change the strategies or the gameplay. It just changes some of the builds. For open maps, I'll have to see more. I'll have to see more for open maps. But for closed maps, 100% a fan. 100%. I loved Valhalla. Valhalla was a great tournament, in my opinion. It's weird on Arabia. Yeah, it seems like it forces people to play a little bit more defensively, but we'll see. I would, if you were to ask me right now, I would rather have a 3-vil start on Arabia or like Serengeti or any of those open style maps. Gold Rush is a different question because people just FC on Gold Rush anyway. So I don't know. Water maps, also a question mark because people usually a little bit more passive there too. It does change the build slightly, Salad. But it just, I mean, it just requires a little bit of preparation, right? Like Running, for example, in Valhalla, Running had sick builds. His builds were amazing. Especially on some of the maps like Zawal. It's some crazy builds with the 9-vil start. But it doesn't change like the strategy. It just changes the uptimes a little bit. How does one go FC on a 9-vil start, though? Or how fast does one go FC? Well, we see 21 pop here for ACCM. He is playing as Khmer, so he can theoretically click up without getting the buildings as soon as he's in the feudal age. And it looks like he's going to go for it, right? He's not queuing up any vills behind. Still has some food underneath his TC. Still has villagers building it or bringing in hunt. Is he going to have enough resources? Looks like he is. So, there's your answer to your question. Although he did queue up a villager. Ooh. Is he now not believing in his strategy? Is he not believing that he can get the FC done? 30 seconds left. He's got 500 food. Unqueue that villager. You got 550. You can do it. You can do it, ACCM. You can do it. You can do it. Unqueue it. Don't queue up another one, my dude. You're playing as Khmer. Don't do it. Don't do it. Unqueue them. Don't do it. He's going to realize. Unqueue them. Too few on gold? No, no, no. 2 is good on gold. Look, he's going to get the gold in really soon. He can create 1 villager. And then he'll click up. Yo, Apex, think of the tier 3 for 18 months. Wedding party. Yep. I'll be in your wedding party, Apex, any day. Love poker inside jokes. They're great. Okay, here we go. 22 population. And ACCM is up to the Castle Age. So, your question about how quickly they get to Castle Age, he's going to be in Castle Age before 10 minutes. Which is kind of redonk. Barracks now being added from Running. He adds it right next to the TC to avoid walking distance. Doesn't care about denying farm space because he wants to put his farms around the full work, right? Love the barrack placement. Look at this. You're going to love these even more. He doesn't care, dude. He's going to put the farms around the full work. He doesn't care. What's up, Yuppe? It just looks so wrong. It does. But, I mean, it saves walking time, right? So it's fine. Running is also on stone here, gathering gold from his stone mining, and he uses the market a little bit, and he goes up to the next stage. ACCM is going for a stable. He's already got the farm upgrade. He's added some farms of his own. And he's going to try and, I think he's going to try and contest relics here. There's 2 relics north of Running's base. This one's pretty neutral, and then these 2, obviously, kind of de facto under ACCM's control already. But he goes for the TC first. No relics yet. TC first. And starts making scouts. He should have left a single tile gap. Yeah, if he wants to send villagers out here, now the villas are going to have to go all the way around. But you would, I think a single tile gap wouldn't have been enough. With the way villagers spawn out of TCs, I think you would need a double tile gap there for them to get out of there. The top edge of a TC is really weird with where the villagers spawn out. If it's blocked up here, they will spawn out down here and then run all the way. If you have a waypoint set to the north anyway. I tried to make a video on that once because it's very complicated, but I got halfway through and then I just gave up. Because it's just... We'll leave it for another time, I suppose. No loom. That's right. No loom. Running is making scouts. ACCM was also making scouts. And now he's making knights. And Running is coming forward here. He's getting loom right now. He needs to wall in these villagers, though. Needs to wall in these villagers. There we go. Goes for the palisade walls. Starts working away on that monastery. ACCM, though, is working away on the palisade. Running clicks it just in time. Just in time. Running is going to have a monastery here, though. ACCM will have a monk coming out. Right? Does not have the gold. Can't produce a monk, which means he can't really kill these villagers or stall out the second monastery. Being placed right beside the first. Great stuff there from Running. And Running is going to start clowning ACCM as ACCM comes out here with 3 villagers. How did these monks stay safe? That's my question. He could maybe pop them out on this side, convert 2 knights, and block with the scouts before the scout from Running runs over there. Yeah. That's exactly what he's going to do. Fantastic play from Running. He's only targeting this scout here, and I don't think it has enough HP to kill the monk. And the monk is still living. The monk is still living. There's another monk on the way, but Running is housed right now, which means that monk production is going to stall out. Running goes for another house over here. And 2 villagers dead there from ACCM in that engagement. I think Running needs to make a little, like, courtyard here for the monks to sit in while he has the chance. Meanwhile at home, Blacksmith, second TC, full works, farms being placed around them. And he already has that second farm upgrade, so that food will be injected directly into his eco. Knight gets converted over here. Monk goes down, but I think that's worth it. Switch over to the scout for a conversion. Running doesn't notice. Oh, man. Busy with something else, I guess. Now ACCM is going to convert the villagers. If the knights came in here, he would have switched over to the units. He will get 1 villager and start attacking immediately. ACCM has done a decent job defending against this. He's now got a siege workshop. He's got 2 TCs. Maybe even thinking about a 3rd TC at some point. As he is gathering stone. And Running will just simply convert his villager back, right? Or just kill it. You betrayed me once. I won't let it happen again. Was that a lumber camp? It was. Dude, you already have one. No, that was a full work. Never mind. It looked like a blacksmith when it was going up. He's now making a blacksmith. The first blacksmith of the game. The full work looked like a blacksmith. It did. There is a relic right here that running can take. It's got some villagers working away on the houses, and they're going to keep that knight out of his base. And he goes for a third TC behind this. Running is slowly pulling, or he's slowly pulling ahead in eco. 42 villagers versus 40. Does have the second farm upgrade, which ACCM does not have. And running is coming in now. He's going to try and snipe these monks. ACCM trying to block. One monk goes down. But 2 scouts taken over. And the villager is at risk of dying. And these scouts are at risk of being converted. Although it looks like he's going to kill 2 monks. No, only gets 1. Damn. Why is that relic not in the monastery as well? Why? No! Put the relic inside! Monk, will the monk die? Will the monk die? It does not! The scorpion bolt gets the knight at the very last second. Knight's still trying to get in over here. Running doing a good job defending there, though. And ACCM, well, he's still killing monks, and he's still defending. Fantastic defense from ACCM. Almost enough stone to go for a castle now. And I think there's an argument to be made for a very aggressive forward castle. As running goes for a 4th TC. You control all of this now. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He's coming forward with a castle here, and running has gone for that 4th TC. Really investing into eco here, and ACCM might punish him. He might punish him. This is a second straight game we've seen a forward castle from someone. It's going to be from our Khmer player this time, and it's going to be right on the walls from running. Running with a lot of idle TC time racking up now, too. Struggling to get the full works down and get his food income. Coming in at a good pace. Sees that castle, but there's nothing he can do about it. And this is really great from ACCM. Ram to take care of the monastery. There's 2 monks in here, but if they pop out, they get nuked by the scouts. Very good stuff. ACCM is defending so well here. Alright, double tower defense. Interesting. The one good thing, I guess, for running is that Khmer can't really make anything all that valuable out of their castle. I guess you could go for a bliss elephant. Maybe you could chop your way through here with a bliss elephant or something, but maybe you send the bliss elephant all the way back, you chop a single line, and you get through with knights. Maybe that's the play. It's a quite aggressive outpost. Too much effort? Yeah, I would agree. ACCM still on stone, though. He's got 15 on stone. Definitely thinking about another castle. Running. Thinking about some more full works. Also thinking about the relics on this side. Those monks did go down and that relic pops out. Running still has a villager forward, but it's only building houses at the moment. And what does he do here? He's got so much wood, he's got so much gold, but what do you put that into? He's buying food. Ah, I guess you put that into more full works. And he's about to have a lot of food. He's about to have a ton of food. As the full works go up. Instant injection. Version comes in. Monk will go down, though. Monk will go down? It does, but so do the knights. All of the knights. ACCM has enough for another castle. Where is it going? It's going right here. Oh my god. Gonna try and cut off this gold. If I'm running, yeah, I like this wall a lot. I think you should wall up here too. I think you should even stone wall if you maybe buy the stone and stone wall up here to prevent ACCM from continuing this castle push. around the side. You do have gold over here. You have gold over here. You need to protect it. Knights coming in. ACCM playing all in Castle Age here. And more monasteries being added from running. Goes out here for more stone, which will give him more gold income. He's trying to wall on this side, trying to get the relics. ACCM does have a single villager over there. Just making outposts, though. And running is now buying stone to do what? Complete the wall over here? To make another TC here? Oh my goodness. Okay. Doesn't seem all that safe. Doesn't seem all that safe at all. I was running, only lost 4 vills from this madness. That is a good point. He has had a lot converted, though. I think he's had like 3 vills converted as well. But now he's converting knights. I don't think ACCM expected the double monastery behind this. He's coming in. He's trying to kill vills. Running is still ahead on villagers, 92 to 78. Will ACCM run out of steam here? He's coming forward with another castle. Is he going to place it here? Oh my god. And running simply buys himself a castle. He straight up buys himself a castle. He still has monks coming out. He's going to convert this knight. He can come through this gate and attack these villagers. He's got more villagers coming from this side to engage. ACCM is desperately trying to get this castle down. He's trying to stall out the castle from running. Running trying to stall out the castle from ACCM. And I feel like this might be a doubt castle from ACCM here. He does have the monks, but running has villagers attacking. It's only 80%. The castle is up for running. I think ACCM went a little bit too deep there. A little bit too deep as the castle's at 94, 95. He's got to kill the vills. 97, 98, 99. The castle goes up. Oh my god, running. You needed to really target the villagers there with your castle, and you simply did not, my friend. And now he needs to run away. This gold is cut off. ACCM somehow completing this. Did lose a lot in the process. Omega lol. We don't know what's happening over here. He did lose a lot in the process. But that's going to cut off the farms. It's going to cut off the golds. Can try and go for petards, which running is going for right now. ACCM is still sending in knights. And running is still running. He didn't garrison any units in that castle once it was complete. Yeah, he was very busy. I don't know what he was doing. We've seen some lapses for running in the micros so far in this set. Monk micro has been decent. But he's been tossing away a few units here and there. And it's really, really snowballed. As the ACCM saves these 2 knights at 9 HP. That's sick. Still a villager back here, by the way. And knights over here. Oh my god. Oh my god. ACCM is now ahead on villager count. Running. It feels like there's just the little engagements he's failing, right? Could have stopped that castle. Could have cleared this up earlier. But he couldn't. Apparently. Couldn't make it happen. And now he's running with more villagers. Oh boy. Selling wood for redemption. And he calls the GG. What a play from ACCM. What a pushback there from ACCM. Beating running on Hideout with 9 villager start. Impressive stuff. 2 great games. Back to back. And now ACCM is up 2-0. Seems like the same kind of theme both games though. Running comes forward, tries to push. ACCM survives and then pushes back. He could have stopped that castle. 100% he could have. 100%. So if we go back to that moment, right? We slow it down here. We pause. Castle's at 89%. No villagers garrison in here. We have how many villas for ACCM? Only 9. Only 9 villagers. And the castle's at 89%. You also have monks from running to stall this out. This castle one-shots vills. With every vill that goes down, the castle builds even slower. And you have villagers here to attack. He could have definitely stalled this out. See, that castle's not even one-shotting. It's not even one-shotting the villas. Oh, boy. Or it didn't one-shot the first one anyway. And look, it's not even... Oh, it's splitting the arrows, guys. Oh, no. What is running attacking there? Oh, that is tragic. Actually tragic. But ACCM moves on. See the KD in his favor. Eco actually in running's favor. No surprise there, I think. And we go to game number 3. Running out of steam. Haha. Ha ha ha. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. Okay, so that's a win for ACCM. That's a win. Wow, what a great win. Kumur against Poles on Hideout. It's running. Really good stuff. $14. Right. Well, the game hasn't started yet, Toby, so... I don't know if I like the tower defense. Valessa, what's up, dude? Thank you for the raid. Are you gonna start streaming more now? Can I get my morning stream from Valessa again? I hope so. It was good seeing you, dude. Ville gang, yep. We like the Villa gang. Like it a lot. Okay, we go to Oasis. Berbers against Celts. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you got a photo with him, Exocep? Nice. Nice. Yo, iCrush, thanks for the Prime, dude. Thank you for being a Prime gamer. Absolute warlord here. 1 minute left on the spec delay. That's enough to get a coffee, right? Yes. Incubus, great choice. I love Incubus. I love him so much.
Sheesh.
On me. Builder Studio, thank you, dude. Give sub to Valessa. Let's go. Let's go, dude. That's a good gifter. Okay. Here we go. Game number 3. And running versus ACCM. ACCM is up 2-0. Game number 3. And we go to Oasis. ACCM has Berbers. Running has Celts. Interesting Civ matchup. So, early game, mid game, probably better for Berbers. Early imp, better for Berbers. Late Imperial Age, though. Late Imperial Age. Potentially better for Celts. I think. Camel Archers are strong, but Siege Onagers don't care. Siege Onagers don't care. So, and whether we see Siege Onagers in a 1v1, I don't know. I would love to see it. Also, Celts have potential for like some Castle Age push, right? Get some early Drush action or something like that. Or Men-at-Arms action across the field. Maybe. But on Oasis, it's pretty easy to wall. You can see ACCM. If you really wanted to wall, you could do it right now. Bop, bop, bop. It's going to be hard for running to get in. ACCM could also wall this way very easily to the wood lines here. So he's got a pretty defensive position, and pushing in the feudal age, I don't know how viable it is, especially with a 9-vil start. I don't know on the timings how good that's going to look. There are extra goats or llamas in this case around this map, and it looks like ACCM has found some. Running has not found these. He's busy pushing his deer, and ACCM might actually come around and find these. Should be very, very helpful for him. Let's go late game. Okay. Cannon Galleons in the middle. Oh boy, if we get to Cannon Galleons in the middle, well, we're going to be here a very long time. It takes quite a long time to cut through there. How many trees? 14, 15, 16, like average 16, 17 rows of trees you have to cut through. Remember Doubt versus Valessa at WWC where Doubt beat Berbers with Mongol SO? Yep. I do remember that. That was on Mired, right? Treb cut or SO cut to middle Cannon Galleons to GG. I think you're also forgetting about these other wood areas here, right? No one's found these, by the way. And there's still some neutral llamas over here. There is other wood on the map that you can take. Can Cannon Galleons cut trees? No, they cannot. They definitely cannot. I'm glad you like my titles, Michigan man. I'm glad you like my titles. Ooh, running could have trapped. He could have trapped that scout in there with a gate, but you know, we can't all be perfect.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity
Encore, thank you for the 4 months, dude.
with you.
Appreciate it.
Hi.
Encore again next month. Encore. Dude, I love that Nilly wide walking emote. That's so nice. Oh. You guys don't have BTTV and you're on a PC, you might want to consider getting it. Oh, this guy. Okay. He's unblocked. It's really fun. You know, it brings another level to the chat interaction. Oh my god, what is happening here? ACCM is the one coming forward with villagers. Berber villagers a little bit faster. He's coming forward with 3 vills and 3 militia, soon to be men-at-arms. He's going to go for a men-at-arm. Is it tower rush? Maybe forward archer range? Feels like forward archer range, right? Forward mill? Archer range. Okay. And running is going to have to deal with this. Now, running could wall here. Could wall to the TC, but he's coming out with villagers. Uh-oh. He sees the militia and he's coming out with villagers anyway. You can rush this down if it's only vills. If there's men-at-arms mixed in, it's going to be problematic, and he's forced into an archer range. Fortunately, he didn't try and get super greedy and go up with a, like, loom or something. He does have loom, and he also has a stable over here. He was definitely thinking about an FC play where he would contend for the relics with scouts. It's not going to happen. He's going to have to defend against this. Yeah, Conic. Like, BTTV just adds something else. Especially with a channel like mine, where you have like 100 emotes unlocked, thanks to, I think it's Casaro, right? That bought that for us. So many emotes. So many activities. Okay, so running had 700 food in the bank. He had 700 food. But he's forced to go into military to defend. ACCM at the same time hasn't really done all that much damage. He's kind of denied the berries. And he's forced running to not go for FC. But because running went for those units, he actually ended up finding those llama, which are going to be really nice here. Kind of make up for the berries that he lost. Ooh, is he coming out here? He's coming out with vills. He's coming out with vills. He could even wall these villagers in. He could wall these villagers in. He's not going to, though. Looking for an opportunity to pounce maybe on the villagers here. He sends the scouts forward because he knows the men-at-arms can't really do much damage over on this side. And he's going to maybe take out these villagers. Skirmishers hanging out near the archer range. Really, really good control here from running. Taking out the tower. Focusing down the villagers here. Denying the archers from coming out of that range because the skirmishers were right underneath it. And meanwhile, the men-at-arms are just wandering around back here looking for damage. They can't find it. Great engagement. Fantastic defense there. And he's going to kill all 3 of these forward villagers. Probably going to take care of this archer range as well. And it hasn't taken any damage from this, whatever this is back here. ACCM, in response to that great defensive play, is going for walls. So he is going to try and just get his eco rolling. Make up for the villagers he's lost. The archer range forward that he's lost. The military he's lost. With walls. Look at the worker efficiency last minute. You have to consider that ACCM lost 3 villagers in that, right? And now running has access to these berries again. Take a look at the economy. ACCM is a little bit ahead. Running will start to catch up on that. Also, take into account that ACCM is Berbers. So his worker efficiency is naturally going to be a little bit higher. Ooh, sneaky boy. Who's going to win? I think red. That is correct. So with that pushback, running now has map control. And map control for Celts is probably really bad for the enemy. Because now running is free to come forward with like a siege workshop or something in Castle Age. Free to come forward over here. Free to get the relics as well. Be really dangerous for ACCM. And now running is coming forward with 2 villas. Is he going to wall off or is he going to start pressuring on this side? He's got the scouts coming over here. He's walling over here. So this tells me that it's most likely a forward wall for running. Maybe even like from this wood line over to here. Dave, do you prefer solo or duo casting? Depends with who, right? Depends with who. Depends on what I'm casting. Right now, I think I'd prefer solo for today, just because I'm still kind of tired. And also, if you're a streamer, solo casting, there's a lot more support, like subs and everything like that. Subs, donations, stuff like that, because you can interact with the chat, right? On co-cast, there's a lot less. A lot less. Because you're just talking to the other person, you're not really talking to chat, right? So it doesn't make much sense to co-cast all the time. That gator. Gator's taking out skirms. Actually, that's a croc. That's not a gator. 5 scouts here. Running. And ACCM trying to kill this villager. Blocking with the archer. Still getting value from these men-at-arms. Really impressive stuff. Love it. He hid those in the corner. Came back. Killed the villager. Blocked with the archer. And he's going to continue to be extremely annoying. And the scouts need to come back from running to deal with this. And now he's going to kill a skirmisher too. Oh my god, is this ever annoying? Oh god. That's so frustrating for running. Now he has to delete the mining camp if he wants to get out of here alive. Or kill the archer with something else. Oh, he's going to lose another vill. Oh, that's just a crazy level of value from ACCM. He's going to get another one. Scout is here. It's a weak one. Will he get this? He has to delete the mining camp. Oh my god, bro. ACCM didn't get value from this army early. Now he does. He's ahead in villagers. Running is slightly ahead to the Castle Age. But yeah, killing 2 villagers there is huge. However, running does have a forward wall. ACCM can't really push him from that direction. Running also has a wall over here, so he's secure. That gate is, well, it's very special. It's very special. It needs a chiropractor. No, this is the gate after it visits the chiropractor, bro. This is the gate after it visits the chiropractor. Dude, the last time my nephew was visiting, I was like taking a walk with him outside with my sister. And I saw a really weird looking tree. It was like a stunted kind of weird looking tree. And I was like, look at that tree. It's so weird. It's so weird. And he's like, yeah, it is really weird. And my sister's like, but weird trees are okay too, right? There's nothing wrong with weird trees. Just like, I get the messaging, but you chill. It's a tree. It's a tree. She's a good mom. She's a good mom. Trees have feelings too, yeah. It's not politically correct, Toby. It's teaching your children good general lessons. Nothing to do with politics there. There's a stone wall, second stone wall behind here from Reading. And a university at the back. Interesting. Okay. So what is the plan here for him? It's definitely a boom up, but why the university? That's my question. Why the university? Is it for fortified wall? Is he gonna go full wall off? Did running scout those 2 side golds? No. And you know why he didn't scout those? Because of this stupid army that forced the scouts back. Running does manage to clear up the spearmen, so he will likely scout these at some point, although there is a camel there from ACCM. Meanwhile, ACCM has added his 3rd TC. His worker efficiency is going to be a little bit better, and he did go for fortified wall. Oh my god. He's going fortified wall. Running is going super omega giga boom. Okay? 4th TC here. Probably a 5th. Maybe even a 6th. Maybe he is going for onager cut through the middle to cannon galleon. It could be a play. It could be a play. He's going to need to grab some of the relics, though. Oh, the first monk just now on the way. And a 2nd monastery? Oh my god. What? He's adding 2 monasteries as Celts? Okay. Why stop at 6? Make 10? Yeah, maybe. Is this a game where we see strongholds actually be researched? Could be. Could be. Down 2-0, he's kind of running out of options. Right. Ooh. 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 Running. He sees it. He sees it, but the camel is here. Camel is here from ACCM. He's trying to quick wall in. The camel should be enough to stop this. ACCM trying to quick wall his villager. He gets it! Absolutely disgusting display there from ACCM. Sends the camel over. Quick walls the villager, and she's safe for the time being. The scouts are faster than the camel, though. They're going to escape. And this scout is saying, let me catch up. And the camel says, no. And the scouts say, we'll let you catch up. And then they die. 4th TC for ACCM in the corner. Doesn't notice these. They're chilling. Why are scouts faster than light cav? Don't know. Less armor. There we go. That makes sense. Shouldn't, like, non-loomed villagers be faster than loomed villagers then? Ooh, 5th TC. Let's add a 6th. Running is housed. Yikes. Make more. Oh, God. You don't need this delaying your boom, my friend. Your boom is supposed to be super sick. He's getting handcart right now. Oh, my God. Housing is an issue, though. As he sends another scout here. Into the camels. Yikes. Actual yikes moment here. Running has 1 relic. ACCM has 2. ACCM is about to get the 3rd relic here. Is Running coming back with another one? He's not, right? Oh, he is. Okay, so Running's going to have 2 relics. ACCM will have 3. Not the worst thing in the world. ACCM now goes for a fantastic castle up on that hill, securing this gold. Running, though, has... ACCM sees 1 fortified wall. He's like, yeah, I can get through that. Running has another one. And a 3rd! The legend of Onion Man. Never-ending layers of walls. So, Running is thinking, basically, I think with this strategy, what Running is thinking is, my late-game comp is better than your late-game comp. I'm going to spend all of my gold, none of it on military units in the Castle Age. All of my gold will be spent on getting my upgrades. I'm going to get 1 army. I'm going to kill you. And to get to that army, I'm going to need many layers of wall. He's walling out the stone, unfortunately. Should probably send some villagers to collect that right now. So probably need it. What is Running's late game comp? Help Siege. It's a good one. Yep. Siege Onager. Has to be Siege Onager. I know Berbers have Bomber Cannon, but Siege Onager with Fury Celtica and some units in front. Bomber Cannon is hard to keep alive. Also, I think Berbers might struggle against Siege Ram Halb too. 400 HP Siege Rams. What is that castle position for ACCM? Dude, ACCM's a thinker, all right? ACCM is a thinker. And he's thinking, but what if he comes through this area? He sees fortified wall and he's like, but what if? Also, he probably wants to go into camel archers. So keeping your castles in a safer location isn't the worst thing in the world. ACCM now reaches the 2nd layer of wall and sees yet another layer of wall behind. Things are getting spicy here now on the Western Front. And a castle, finally. This Running goes into barracks. 138 villagers. 200 or 2,400 food in the bank. And he's only 40 seconds away from Imperial Age. What do we think the first tech in Imp is going to be? Is it going to be Onager? I feel like it is, right? Onager. I'm betting Onager. I'm betting Onager. Instant. Halb? I feel like you need Onager first before Halb. Queues up some pikemen. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Bop! No! Capped. Who would have guessed Capped Ram, bro? Alright, so he's going for the Siege Ram Halb push. He's identified the fact that ACCM is not going to have anything to stop Siege Rams. ACCM is going to have some Bombard Cannons, but Bombard Cannons kill Celt Siege Ram very slowly. ACCM also going for Town Patrol and Crop Rotation. We've got ourselves a game here. Siege Ram, Fury Celtica, also important for this from Running. I actually like this. I like not going for Onager here. I like this. I like this. Siege ramp can kill all of this. All of the buildings anyway. It's going to struggle against the camel archers. And running is actually running out of time. As ACCM is making his way through the third layer of fortified walls. The third layer was actually so necessary. It was so necessary. Fura Celtica. Come on. Fura Celtica. Yes! Oh boy. Oh boy. And there's going to come a point where running will just shift delete all these walls and ACCM will be like, fuck. He sees the Rams now. He sees the Rams. He knows what's going on. 3 more bomber cannons in the queue. If running has enough Rams, the bomber cannons won't be enough. Look at these Rams. 378 HP. Now we look from ACCM's point of view. The Rams are coming. Shift deletes all of the walls. The bomber cannons simply aren't doing enough damage, and it's ACCM's turn to wall. He's just like, get away. Get away from me. Stay back. Here come the Rams. Halb's pushing back the camel archers. The camel archers cannot hold their ground for very long against these Halbs. Bomber cannons still trying to kill these Rams. We got 9 Rams on the field here from running. I would like to see more production, but he doesn't have enough wood with Celts. But the Halbs are working away on the bomber cannons. Not doing too much damage, but the castle's going to go down. Halb's still killing the camel archers. ACCM going for elite camel archer. Army count is dwindling here. More Rams in the queue from running, and he continues to push. Continues to push. Now getting Blast Furnace. Realized that he was killing those bomber cannons too slowly with his halberdiers. And ACCM has a shit ton of bomber cannons now. This is getting concerning. 7 bomber cannons. Getting concerning. Castle being added from running. Misses the attack rounds with the bomber cannons. Running starting to work way on these buildings. He's got Halbs in this ram. He's trying to get behind the camel archers. Get those Halbs inside there. And they're going to get some value against those camel archers. Camel archer numbers dying. What a pushback. What a pushback here from running. But now he's got to push up the hill. And he's got to push against these bomber cannons. And ACCM has good micro. He's even using the villagers in front as a meat shield. He's actually killing his castle faster than the Rams are, I think. He is! ACCM realizing maybe that's not the best place to attack ground as the Rams are chasing after the bomber cannons. Uh-oh, ACCM. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Rams attacking the bomber cannons, and the bomber cannons need to move. Camel archers still going down. The Ram is on the loose. It's running after these cannons, and ACCM has to pull villagers to deal with this. Ram is working away on the bomber cannon. It's going to kill one. Will it kill a second? No, it does not. And here come more Rams and more Halbs. Actually, no, he's switching into Woads now. Really great production on the Halbs from running. He now has access to this gold, has access to this stone once again. Nothing going on the other side. Ram's still pushing ACCM back. And he's getting Siege Onager now. Oh my god. This is getting worrying for ACCM. Does manage to micro down that Treb. Still has the bomber cannons alive. But running can toss these units all day, and now ACCM is getting supplies. What a crazy set. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that we decided to cast this one. Onagers being added in, and this Camel Archer army is one shot away from being dead once the Siege Onagers hit the field. Remember, Fura Celtica is already in. Running now, going for another wall back here. Maybe you want to think about taking that stone. ACCM not interested in pushing over here, but running just in case. is going to wall up. Going for a castle here as well. Siege onagers will be on the hill. Rams still coming out to pressure the bomber cannons. He really needs this hill position. You could even sacrifice this entire army to get this hill position, I think. It'd be valuable. ACCM now taking a champion. And here come the onagers. Good snipes there from ACCM. Onagers still coming forward. Running, managing to dodge around that. ACCM, though, taking out another onager. He is falling back, however. Good attack round there from running. Another attack round, not incoming. And uh-oh, 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 uh-oh! Bombard cannons going down. ACCM used to have 8 of those suckers. Now he's only got 2. Make that 1 with 1 in the queue. Great shot there from running. And oh my god, I thought the camel archers would follow. This is what I was talking about. Late game composition, Celts against Berbers. Berbers will struggle, and this is what running played into. Great micro there from ACCM to go in past that shot rather than try and split away. Still, how does he deal with the Rams? How does he deal with the Rams? If he wants to fight the Rams, he needs the camel archers to stay up here to protect the champions and whatnot that are attacking them. But if he keeps the camel archers forward, the halbs are going to kill the camel archers. Provided that running has the reinforcements. And running is now sending in woads. Elite woad raider is in. All the infantry upgrades are in. Woads will trade evenly against champions. Maybe not cost effectively, but they will trade evenly. And they also do decently against camel archers if they manage to close the distance. Siege onagers coming in. Rams still pushing. What are we looking like for gold for running? Really good. What are we looking like for gold for ACCM? He's lacking gold. He's losing camel archers again. Bomber cannon. Kind of manages to escape, but now the castle is being hit, and the production buildings are all dying here. ACCM is selling wood for a good price. Running needs to notice that and start selling wood himself, because ACCM just got a lot of free gold. And running is now... Ooh, running is cutting this way. He's cutting through the middle, but remember, ACCM has a castle here already. Big brain time. I think the woads... You might want to cancel the woad idea now from running. Unless you think you can get some good raids. Feels like they're just kind of running into the camel archers. Who have 101 kills, by the way. These 21 units. Oh, siege onagers. Siege onagers still cutting over here. Still cutting. Oh. 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 Okay, running, throwing away 4 siege onagers. Great micro there from ACCM to pull back his units. Rams, though, coming in for the castle now. Let's take a look at running's point of view. He sees this castle for the first time from ACCM. So it's not a free cut into this area. But these Rams are going to start working away at this one. I think he's going to be able to take it down, right? These Rams have so much HP. I don't think there's enough villagers there from ACCM. He's going to have to target these with the bomber cannons. But at the same time, the woads are coming in for those, and the castle falls. Double bomber cannon going down here. Camel archers being killed by the halbs. Gold still being collected from running. ACCM still selling wood for a really reasonable price. Running needs to notice that. He's got a lot of wood in the bank. Take all the advantage of that price that you can early. Whew. Okay. Eco KD 46-4, by the way. Actual KD in ACCM's favor, and we can look at the reason for that. These camel archers, which may not be for us with us long. As he loses 4 or 5 of those with that onager shot, and ACCM may be running out of steam, but running is going to manage to snipe more siege onagers. Or ACCM is going to manage to snipe more siege onagers. Running is kind of tossing those in one at a time. Looking for the big shot, not quite finding it at any time. He needs to regroup. I think both players kind of need to regroup. He's got stone over here. Is he taking the stone over here? He's not. Still has gold at the back here. Still has... running actually still has a reasonable amount of gold left. Let's check. He's got 1,600. He's got 1,700 gold left. Plus his relics. And now look at this. Yikes. That is a terrifying comp if you're ACCM. He's getting herbal medicine because he wants to heal up his camel archers, but he's going to have to put them in this castle, which is so far back from the fight. He's going to lose this entire position if he heals up those camel archers. Lose all these production buildings. Neither player has really secured this area. ACCM may be thinking about coming out here now. But running is pushing in. Running is looking very dangerous at the moment. So satisfying to hear that sound. Just absolutely demolishing these buildings. He's waiting for ACCM to come in with a big force. Also kind of going in a little bit deep here with the siege onagers. Looking for some value against those bomber cannons, maybe. Have to make sure you don't get too greedy against those. But all of the forward production buildings have been cleared. This is a nice little hill position for running to sit on. He's got more barracks board. I'd love to see more maybe siege workshops or barracks here to secure this position. ACCM is now completely out of gold. He's selling wood for 17 gold now. The price is no longer as good as it was. He's trying to add more champions, trying to add more camel archers, hoping for one big push here. But how do you do it? How do you do it? At some point, your micro is going to slip, right? At some point, your micro is going to slip. Great micro from running to pull that away. Wow. And he comes forward with the champions. The siege onagers are getting awfully close to your army now. They're getting awfully close. And running comes in with so many rams. Champions have cleared up the helps. Siege onagers are going to attempt to clear those up from behind. But the champions are still alive. The rams take out the TC, but they can't quite take out that castle. Meanwhile, camel archer's still alive. It's a great hold from ACCM, but remember, no gold. No gold. And he's not making trash units. Running is. Running has 25 halbs in the queue. He can do without gold for a while as long as he keeps his siege onagers alive. He just needs a shot against these bomber cannons. Just needs one shot against those bomber cannons. Doesn't get it. Great hold from ACCM. Really great stuff from ACCM. Running, getting guilds now. I'm surprised he didn't have that earlier. Bomber cannons have 13 kills. And most of those are SO. Well, actually, most of those are friendly fire. But the other ones, though. The other ones are SO. Let's take a look at these camel archers. 110 kills, bro. 110. Come on, siege onager. Stop killing your own dudes. Running is now thinking about a push over here. I like that. At some point, you got to switch it up a little bit. And ACCM has been fully focused on that push. He's just now coming out for eco on this side. Absolutely crazy game here. Crazy set between these two. What is ACCM's win condition here? Running runs out of steam, basically. If running gets to a point where he's only making halbs, ACCM can win with superior micro and camel archers, but he's losing camel archers. Oh! He just regrouped right into those halbs, bro. He just regrouped into those halbs. Lost probably 4 or 5 camel archers, which doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but it is. And now the Woad Raiders are in the back here. That's a great play from Running. He threw the halbs into the camel archers, distracting them. Sent the Woads into the back here to kill villagers. And he's forcing all of those camel archers back, which means he can clear up some of the champions at the front. Great attack rounds. The skirmisher has been here just attempting to be part of the army for a very long time, and it's about to die. Running needs more SO. 100% needs more SO. Look at them. They're both thinking about this area over here. Both thinking about that. Stables here from ACCM. And ACCM is going to need to make a switch into like Light Cav Hussar, which is going to cost them a lot of gold. See, he only has the first armor upgrade. Don't think he has Light Cav researched yet. Hussar costs a ton of gold. He's going to have to sell everything to get that. But he is pushing back here. 120 kills now on those camel archers. Running is just kind of sending all of his production in to this area. Also making more halbs to deal with the champions and the villagers that are attacking his SO. Needs to regroup. Running needs to regroup. He can give up this part of the map for the time being. Just needs more SO. Needs some big shots here. Great shot on the champions there. Stone is now coming in for Running. I think that's the only like stone or gold left on the field, right? Oh, there's some gold over here. Interesting. It's about to run out though. 27 Woads. Okay, do you send these Woads into battle or do you send them into the back? I feel like you send them into the back. You can force this entire army back from ACCM, or at least the camel archers. Great attack round there. Oh my god. Shoot! Woo! Shoot! Oh! Oh, he almost got it. He almost got it. Does ACCM even have enough gold to fully repair that? He doesn't. Look at this. Light Cab now coming in for ACCM. Treadmill crane coming in too. And Running is going to start working away on this wall. He's got himself some extra stone. Could theoretically sell that for gold if he needed. I think that might be the better play. At least putting one more wall here, though, would be great. And definitely more halbs on this side. Meanwhile, on this side, the push is coming in. Push is coming in from Running. He needs to be careful with these Woads. They cost a lot of gold to make. ACCM, once again, needs to be careful with these camel archers and with the bomber cannons. I like this play from Running, though. He's sending the halbs in. He's just trying to get as many camel archers as he can. He knows these units are the threat. He's got 1, 2, 3 camel archers in that engagement, but he lost all of his Woads, bro. Oh, Running, and now Running is out of gold completely. The Woads seem underwhelming. I would have just been way more of a fan of sending them into the eco than doing whatever he did there. Halbs raiding over here. Champions still over on this side too. Running at 6,300 food in the bank. That's a lot of food he can sell for gold. Also stone he can sell for gold. He's going to keep walling up over on this side. Just don't open the gate! No. Well, he's got another wall behind here. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? I should have known. Yo, Burke, thanks for the 14 months. Sorry I didn't notice. Thank you, my dude. What a crazy set. And Running is going to cut. He's going to cut in here. Everything's settled down here. ACCM now going for capped ram. ACCM, has town patrol, so I think he knows this is happening. Is it cannon galleon time? Is it cannon galleon time? It could be. ACCM has bomber cannons, so that makes that actually quite difficult, though. Bomber cannons can destroy those. More mobility on them. Just one more hit. Damn, dude. ACCM might actually win this, which is nuts. That's absolutely bonkers. This can be a wood game. Oh, God. Let's not go there. We're already an hour and 9 minutes in. What are you talking about, bro? This could be a wood game. Oh! Oh! ACCM's micro was absolutely on point when he's under pressure. You take a second to relax, you let the fingers settle down, and suddenly 3 bombard cannons are just waltzing their way into your opponent's base, and ACCM is forced to sell everything to get 2 more. And running will take that as an open invitation to invade ACCM's economy. ACCM getting wiped up over here. Running is coming in with rams. And where are the bomber cannons being produced? Okay, at least they're being produced back here, not from the forward siege workshops. Running is going to take the monastery out that has relics in it. Maybe can steal those as well. Wode's coming in. They're looking for the bomber cannons. They're looking for the bomber cannons. They're looking for the bomber cannons. Relics are now gone. No gold generation whatsoever for ACCM. Wodes are trying to kill the bomber cannon. They get 1. But the champions clear up all of the hubs here. Wode's in the woodline, though. Still killing villagers. Wodes can get back here for some raiding. ACCM quick walling there to prevent them. But there is an open hole, and that is going to be a headache for ACCM to clear up those Wodes. If running notices, no. Doesn't, and they're just running into these camel archers that add to their kill count. 166 on those camel archers. ACCM needs to get these relics back in the monastery stat. Okay. How long will this game last? That's a good question. I don't know. Longer than the other set completely? Is the other set over? I would imagine it is. This game's probably longer than all of the other games today combined. ACCM, 120 villas running, 124. They're both building up again. Why is he not put these relics inside? He's got a monk here and he's got a monastery back here. Does he not notice? Okay, now he's going to put the relics in. Trebuchet. Look at this build-up once again from running. He's going for trebs. 3 trebs to take out these buildings. I actually like that. He's kind of baiting ACCM in with the trebs. Just start working away on the production. You don't need to kill the castle. Just hang out here. Play it slow. Play it patient. He's going to go for the castle, of course. Why not? At least he's not trickle-trebbing. And the castle might actually fall this time. It might actually fall. ACCM's going to have to expose his bomber cannons to danger when he comes out to target these trebs. That's a really good addition there from running. It's a fantastic addition. I mean, the castle is going to die, right? He only has 100 stone. His champions are now dying to siege onager shots. He's buying more stone. He's selling everything to buy more stone. Bomber cannon's coming forward. He needs this castle alive. Without that castle, he can no longer produce camel archers, and running immediately packs up the trebs and tries to leave. Great stuff from running to add in the trebuchet there, even with bomber cannons on the field from ACCM, and he manages to save all of them. Running just needs to make sure his production is on point, so ACCM can't push back, and ACCM is coming out with camel archers. Remember, he cannot replace these camel archers now. So even losing 2 is a massive deal. The camel archers were the only things holding running at bay. this entire game. And now he can just pick them off one by one. ACCM coming forward, looking for some value. Oh! Nowhere to heal for these, even with herbal medicine now. No castles left for ACCM. And what does he do now? Does he try and get Hussar? He goes into pikeman. Yikesman, more like. Bomber cannons. Looking for value. Can you check stone price? I don't know what this, how to do that on capture age. Is it on here? We'll see. Anyway, another big. Click on a market. Ah. 104 to sell. So it's not that bad, but this is bad. Camel Archer's dying. Camel Archer's dying. Remember when they had 180 kills? Well, they're down to 135. They're going to try and come in here and snipe the Siege Onager, which they do, but now the Halbs are pushing in. Without the Camel Archers to defend, ACCM is in trouble. He's trying to save this Bomber Cannon. He's trying to save the Bomber Cannon. He's trying to save the Bomber Cannon. He dies. Oh, no. And ACCM is going to have to tap out here. I think he's selling everything to make more champions. Only 14 Camel Archers. What a game from running. What an absolute slogfest and a great defense from ACCM. But it's just simply not enough, right? It's just simply not enough. The score, though? Well, that's because of the KD. Look at the KD. Oh, my God. He's gonna get more than 1,000 kills here in a 1v1. Just add Hussar Skirm. Bro, do you know how much gold that requires? Do you know how much of his resources he's going to need to sell to get that? There's no just add. This is poverty level right now. He had the res 30 minutes ago, and if he doesn't put that res into army, then he's dead 30 minutes ago. It's a very fine balance. Still pushing back, though. He's still pushing back. More Halbs being added. This is the last gasp of ACCM, it feels like. Champions coming in. Siege Rams coming in. But remember, there was a secondary wall behind this. Running is going to win this fight against the champions. He's going to clear up these capped Rams. That's a lot of gold spent for ACCM. Gold he doesn't have. But he does have light cap coming in over here. More Halberdiers in the queue there for running. So he tries to re-wall this. And ACCM is pushing back because running's out of gold. Running is going for more Siege Onagers on this side. But he might lose the Trebs if he's not careful. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. We thought it was over there for ACCM. Maybe not. Running needs to target these Camel Archers with the castle, right? Surely. All the Trebs go down. All the Trebs go down. And the Light Cav are coming in. Uh-oh, uh-oh. The Light Cav are coming in. Danger time, danger time. All of Running's pop is forward. Maybe he can get a good Siege Onager shot here. He doesn't even notice the Light Cav running in. He's too busy. He's fighting over here. He's fighting on this side. He's pushing back on this side. But the Light Cav are here. Running, you need to notice this. You have plenty of Halbs available, my dude. He doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. He's fully focused on this side, trying to take out the Camel Archers. ACCM, however, will be running into castles over here. He's fully focused as well, trying to save his Camel Archers. Trying to keep up the champion spam. It's amazing how 3 relics can just keep you in the game with champion spam. It's honestly astonishing. Dang Souls, thank you for the 13 months, dude. And Emperor Grill, thank you for the 5. Appreciate it. Oh, oh, oh. Dude, there's only 8 camel archers left, and they have 132 kills. No, running. Don't lose the... No. Oh, shambles. 88 halves in the queue for running. The score is getting out of control for ACCM. 1,100 kills in this game. Running should just tech into light cab. I think light cab wouldn't be a bad tech either. It's happening. This might be a waste of gold. Also, this is happening. Genitors. Oh my god, bro. We're going to see the Kelt water pressure on Oasis, and ACCM is now going into water to respond to the water pressure from running. We're also seeing Genitors happen. Everything from the tech tree is coming out here, and this might, honestly, ACCM might take this game in the longest 3-0 of all time. ACCM might take this game. He's played so well. Running only has Halbs here against these Genitors. The Genitors are going to kill the Halbs. Running is getting... I called it. I called it at the start of the game. I called it. I called it. You remember, go back in time. I called it. I said this is going to be a strongholds game. And he's getting it. It also makes their towers attack 25% faster. It's pretty useless tech. But I guess useful here. Makes their castles and towers attack 25% faster. Meanwhile, on this side, running is pushing back. ACCM is still flooding in units here. Oh my god, bro. Galleon! You know how much gold that costs? Oh my god, dude. Both players are getting Galleon. They don't even have any gold coming in. One's got 2 relics, another has 3. Bro. I'm not talking about the research, guys. I'm talking about the water pressure. Idiots. You have to build up units. If you go fast fire, it's much better. In my opinion. You have Galleon for what? 8 units? Eventually they will see them. See what? Oh, see this. Big raid here. Big raid. Especially if ACCM wants to continue with the Hussar spam. Holy. What a crazy game. More galleons in the queue, but ACCM with the cannon galleon now clearing this stuff up. It's going to clear up those towers too. There's still wood here that can't be ranged by cannon galleon. More barracks being added over on this side, and the raids continue. The camel archers are still alive. Some of them. How many? We have 8 still alive. 171 kills on these bad boys. 1,300 kills in total for ACCM, but now running is pushing back on this side too. Light cap finally coming in. 107 halberdiers in the queue. Okay, you need to maybe like think about unqueuing some of these. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. Production buildings being cleared on this side. Woads are there. Halbs are there. Genitors and camel archers coming around now. And on this side, well, it's elite skirmisher now for ACCM. Okay, remember when that guy said it was going to be a wood game? Well, Got elite Genitor. Why elite skirm now? I don't know. Costs less. Doesn't have to worry about them. Doesn't have to pull them back from the helms. I mean, the helms are still kind of slaying over here. Meanwhile, Cannon Galleon working away on the towers. Villagers being killed here. Villagers being killed. And Janitors and Camel Archers pushing back on this side. Very, very dangerous. But once the Light Cav come out, the Janitors are going to be dusted. Camel Archers will help for sure, but Janitors really struggle against Light Cav, even without all of the armor upgrades. Meanwhile, raids going on at the back. Halb's in there. Halb's in the farm eco. Woads being queued up. Where are the Woads here from running? See them in the queue. Okay, one of them is forward. 103 villagers now for ACCM. His pop is going to feel decent because his villager count is lowering, which means he has more room for military, but he needs to keep up villager production. Because it can catch up to you eventually. See his queue right now? Four pikemen, 3 skirmishers. We look at the queue from running. It is absolutely insane. 93 Halbs, 23 Light Cav, 11 Woad Raiders. And he continues to kill villagers here. Eco KD is 193 to 40. Oh my god. These Woads are going to be so annoying too. If ACCM doesn't notice them, looks like he will. ACCM making Pikeman, Champion, Elite Skirm, Janitor. So has Camel Archers, Galleon, Cannon Galleon. ACCM has the pond. Yeah, there's still a lot of area. There's still a lot of wood, though. There is still a lot of wood that cannot be accessed by that water control. I honestly don't know if there's like a killer move that either player could do, right? I don't know. I feel like you just have to wear your opponent down. It's the key here. Running goes for a wall, so ACCM can't sneak into his eco. So he could kill that quite quickly. With the Cannon Galleon. Oh, no, no, ACCM! He's lost the Camel Archers. ACCM has lost the Camel Archers and the Janitors. There was only 8 Camel Archers there, but they were doing work. We saw they had 173 kills. And he's lost them. He's lost them. That is a big blow. That is a really big blow. And he's going for a transport ship. You know you could just delete this and walk around, right? But, I mean, more power to you. Yeah, the one Camel Archer has 25 kills. Or had 25 kills. He's no longer alive. Okay, transport coming over with 5 at a time, by the way. 5 at a time. See if running notices this. Got the famous Celt Hussar on the field. Without the second armor upgrade. And here come the Light Cav. So this tower and this castle have strongholds. Gonna be doing okay. Defending, but unfortunately for running, there's no towers or castles over on this side. Meanwhile, running into the base from ACCM. ACCM is up pop cap now. It's got more units in the queue. 19 champions in the queue. Those relics are giving him such great value. But he's struggling to deal with the Woads. And that's why he's making the champions right now. Sending them in one at a time is not the play, really. He will lose them one at a time. Still winning fights over here against the Halberdier. So lots of wood available for running. Oh my god, bro. We're having fun here. Can he slowly build up Celt Paladin? It would be very slow, but it would be pretty much unstoppable. Needs that second armor upgrade for his cavalry. I think he can afford that. Sell some wood. It's not too expensive. Damn. This seems, I've said this before, but this seems inevitable now. Or does it? Wait a second. ACCM completely winning on this side. Forcing the villagers away. There's still there's still tons of wood. There's wood back here. There's wood here. There's wood here. There's wood over here. There's some wood over here. There's even wood over here. And there's wood here. ACCM needs another castle. Oh my god, bro. You'd have to buy a castle from the ground up. Which means he would probably... someone do the math. If wood is selling for 17 gold. Okay, any math nerds here? If wood is selling for 17 gold. It says 16 here, but it's 17, I think. And stone buy price is 138. And you need to buy basically 700 stone. To get the castle. 3k wood. Way more than 3k, bro. Way more than 3k. 16k wood. 16,422. Does that account for the scaling market prices? It's a lot of wood. He doesn't have that much. He's got 162. ACCM might be pushed back, might be fully pushed back here. All the farms are now being disrupted. 55 farmers, 51 farmers, only 108 villagers. Meanwhile, on this side, he's trying to push in. Capped ram coming forward. We see the Hussar doing something here. ACCM is chopping himself a hole, I believe, if the Hussar can get through. And the Halbs are just underneath the TC. Is there a way in? Is there a way in? It looks like there's a way in. Running. Massing up an army to fight this back once again. And he's found his way in here with the Hussar. He can find his way into the wood line. Still pushing on this side, but ACCM is clearing him up. Neither player is running out of steam. Like, at this point in the game, you're hoping your opponent experiences some form of fatigue, right? Stops queuing up units. Hasn't happened. Even going for a siege onager. Could be a big shot on the skirms incoming. Draws should be allowed. Why? Neither player here wants to draw, my dude. Neither one of these guys wants to draw. They've already invested so much in this game. They've already invested so much. Danger, 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 danger. No! Shoot! 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 No! I can't. He was obviously paying attention over here. He's still pushing back over here. It's a good push. But like that was very disappointing. Another one, maybe? No. Woads. Oh, Woads are really good against the skirms here. Really, really good. They're going to clear up this skirm army sooner or later. Hussar also coming in. Skirmisher army dying. Production for ACCM. I mean, it says something that he's producing pikemen. It says a lot, right? Berber pikemen. Maybe not the best. They have full upgrades, but can't be upgraded to halberdier. It is already a wood game. Yep, they're basically fighting over wood control at the moment. It's over, unfortunately. For who? Looks like it's over for ACCM, but we've said that like, what, 20 times this game? What an absolutely ridiculous game. Imagine, okay, so if Running wins this, which it looks like he might right now, they're going to have to go into another game because it's only going to be 2-1. Oh my god. The mental fatigue just even thinking about that. Ooh, Q is starting to really hurt here for running. He's only producing Hussar. Not producing anything else. He has 29 woads on the field, which is good. But kind of running out of steam over on this side. He's just cut the halberdier production completely. Still, he's clearing up all this stuff. Queuing up more villagers. Because he's like, I don't have enough food. Well, you have 38 Hussars queued, so that's why you don't have enough food. Yeah, Casaro, I mean, it's crazy. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Hida, thank you for the 14 months. Thanks for all the follows, guys. Appreciate it. It's a great game. I've enjoyed myself. It's not a long slog. Well, it is a long slog, but it's not a boring long game. Both of these guys really want to win. Like, really want to win. Does running have arson? Yeah, I saw it come in. God, the defense from ACCM all set. Running has to be thinking, like, what do I have to do to kill this guy? What do I have to do to kill him? Kill the monastery. Monastery's pretty safe, dude. I don't think you can. It's really safe. I like the fact that running is clearing up all these production buildings. That's really great. If he can grab control of this corner too, denies access to a lot more wood from ACCM long term. Hussar's still trying to run in. Fortified wall now coming in for ACCM. As running is trying to make his way through here. It's going to slow him down a little bit. And he's walling this. Oh my god. KD is 1,921 to 1,511 in a 1v1 game, by the way, as running just ignores the fortified wall and cuts through on this side. Great play there from running. Does lose the siege onager, but now he's in. Will we see ACCM get to we'll see him get to 2,000 kills in a 1v1. And maybe we'll see both players get to 2,000 kills. Who knows? Wode's finding value over here against the light cav. Still killing villagers. ACCM still at 77 farmers. His running sends in more woads and more hussars, but ACCM finding a way to delay them with some house walls. Running is... Oh, boy. I wonder how many halbs have died here. 37 kills on these ships, so probably a lot. Running, selling everything. Queuing... Okay, he's queuing up 2 more siege onagers. Queuing up rams. He's thinking about a push over on this side. I think you need the second armor upgrade for your light cav or hussar, please. And thank you. Be very valuable. ACCM still has champions. Still queuing up light cav. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. ACCM got the wall up. The wall will go down to the siege ram, though. And running is going to try and go for more docks here. He's going to try and retake water control, and I think that's really smart. Because if he takes water control, ACCM will have no wood. He will have no wood. He's already taken the wood at the back of his base. One little clump there, but that's it. If he manages to take this back, ACCM will have no access to wood. Use up galleons. Meanwhile, on this side, running comes in for probably the 50th time this game. Also taking a good fight over here. Halb's going to shred through those light cav. Or just get overwhelmed. Or get overwhelmed. Couple champions in there doing work too. Running needs to send more. God damn it, dude. Oh my. How do you even like mentally keep yourself in a game like this? The will to win is strong. For sure. Lots of key bumps. True. Siege Onager coming. These two ships have 27 kills. Running is going to take back control of the water, though. Nice shot from the Siege Onager. Really nice stuff there. ACCM finally noticing what's happening. Running can ungarrison here and save this SO. Or he can just kill the ships. Still fighting back over here. He's got another SO. Maybe trying to cut the wood from ACCM. Cut this, cut all this shit. Take back water control. ACCM recovering on this side, though, so he will have access over here. Fast fire ship is in. Oh, my God, bro. ACCM's going to clear up this stuff on water with fast fires, I think. Will it get the Siege Onager? It does not. Still. Running's going to have to pay attention. No bracer on these galleons means it's more difficult to take out the fast fire ships. Lots of army over here. There's a Siege Onager in the queue that can cut through when he's ready. Will it kill this Siege Onager? I don't think it will. Oh! 2 HP left on that SO, and Running is trying to clear up the docks here. If he clears up the docks here, ACCM's in trouble. ACCM is in trouble. ACCM is buying stone for guard towers, which means he needs to sell everything. He's also YOLOing against this castle. Is murder holes in for Running? He has strongholds. Does he have murder holes? He does. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. And the guard towers in, the fast fires are in. Oh my god. But speaking of in, Running is into the eco from ACCM, but it feels like the game is kind of getting out of his control now. Tons in the queue. He's going to lose this castle, however. Does not have murder holes. Would have been a very valuable tech here. And he's not controlling the middle area. Oh my god. Bro. Is he able to save this castle? It looks like he might be able to save this. Castle has 87 kills. Another cannon galleon coming out. Running is buying stone to repair that. He knows how valuable this position is. 200 HP that castle survives on. 200 HP. And there's another pushback from ACCM on this side. Whoever said this was going to be a wood game, well, we're close. Because we've already chopped probably over half of the wood in the center here. We're another hour and a half away from chopping everything. ACCM is at 2,200 kills. Running is almost at 1,800 kills. Siege Onager is coming out here, but this is going to be the worst spot. And I don't know if Running remembers that he has one queued up in there. Were the first two games even remotely as close as this? First game was pretty close. Second game also had its moments as well. Oh, God, bro. At least it gets a shot off. But they weren't this long. They weren't this close. That's for sure. There's like 30k wood on the map. I think there's more. 135k. Why isn't ACCM saving for Hussar? It's expensive. It's really expensive. I don't know. Maybe he feels like he doesn't need it. Also the armor. Yeah, what the hell? Also the armor. Should be saving for the armor. But I guess they figure they're against pikemen and halbs, so they don't get it. I don't know. Yeah, we can show total res. Look at that relic gold difference. That is massive. Food. Wood. No, don't. No, dude. Not another one. Not another one. Oh, boy. Losing Siege Onager after Siege Onager. He's coming back this way with another SO. More units. Well. What can I even cast anymore? We know what's happening. I'm just repeating myself. Ooh. Still no murder holes. Still no murder holes. Castle's at 93 kills now. But still no murder holes. And there's more units coming in. And ACCM going to kill this castle. ACCM is going to kill this castle. 100%. Right? Yep, it's dead. That is a big blow to running. It's a big momentum killer for running. And oh man, every time we see an SO, it's just being sniped down. Oh boy. Another galleon being added here from ACCM. Running is running out of wood that he can safely take away from the water. It's got 83 Hussar in the queue. Still doesn't have the second armor. Is clearing up the army over here, though, and he's close to 2,000 kills as well. ACCM, every single game, he has pushed back the aggression from running, and he has won, and it looks like he might be doing it again. Absolute mad lad. I thought for sure once that castle went down here, the final castle from ACCM about an hour ago, I thought there was no way that running could lose. ACCM has just outlasted him. Took control of the water. Taking control of the wood lines. Pushing him back with pikemen. Light cap. 27 champions in the queue. This is over, right? Should be over. Damn, dude. Whew. Please get to 2,000 kills. I don't recall ever seeing an RM 1v1 game at a top level go where both players got to 2,000 kills. I don't think I've ever seen that. And we're going to see it right here. Absolutely unbelievable. 2 hours and 11 minutes in-game time into this game. Over an hour real time. Over an hour and a half real time, right? Or right about then. And there we go. 2,429 kills for ACCM. 2,015 kills for running. Over 4,000 kills total in this game. There are only 2 players participating as well. It's astonishing. It's crazy. And ACCM might be saving up for like a cannon galleon now to help range this stuff. Who knows? Oh yeah, the 9-hour arena game. That's right. 9-hour arena game. That's right. Forgot about that one. I did watch that live. It wasn't 9 hours. It was 6 hours. 6.5. ACCM should have kept one of the docks alive so he could trade. That only lasts until your opponent sees, and then they delete it. And then you spent 50 gold on a trade cog, and you look like an idiot. Another Siege Onager dying. Running should call it soon, right? He's losing momentum on all sides. He's running out of wood now. ACCM winning this game through sheer endurance and willpower. And running goes for more docks. He's not giving up. He's not giving up. He's not giving up. He is not giving up. 119 villagers for him. He's still pop capped. He's going to continue going for more docks. Can we get to 3,000 kills for ACCM? It's happening! It's happening! It's happening, Hussar! An hour and a half after he teched into it, it's happening, finally. He got enough gold for a Hussar, and that's just gonna be, such a blow. The mentality of running right now. Seeing a Hussar upgrade finally come in. ACCM maybe even thinking about other upgrades for his cavalry, like the +3 armor. Maybe running, thinking +2. Champions over here. Champions are really difficult for running to deal with. This is difficult for running to deal with. Demo ship coming out. It's fast fire. Not even a heavy demo. It's going to die. And running is down to 150 pop. He's down to 150 pop. He's got 115 Hussar in the queue. But ACCM is pushing in. With Pikeman. With Champion. With Hussar over here. Finally. More champions in the queue. Think he's going to keep control of the water even after this demo comes out as well. And he's adding in more stables. ACCM is on a warpath now. Running is coming over here for wood. Oh, boy. He's taking the wood inside his base. He can no longer take the stuff in the middle, really. This game is bananas. It is. It is bananas. Holy cow. What have we witnessed? The fact that both of them have been pop capped for like the last hour straight is kind of nuts. Eco KD is 114 to 209 or 994. So ACCM has killed 114. He's lost 294 villagers, but he didn't let that stop him. Dock goes down. No potential to retake the water. ACCM even buying a tower. You know how expensive that is? Do you know how expensive that tower is? He's going to cut off the entire wood line over here. Running should get crop rotation. He doesn't have access to it with Celts. Just like he doesn't have access to the third wood upgrade. What can running do here? Is it like unqueue some Hussar, sell all your food, build up a big ball of siege onagers, and just try and steamroll? Is that the play? Maybe he should have gone Scorpion here, unironically. Maybe he should have gone Scorpion earlier. Doesn't cost gold to upgrade the tech for Heavy Scorp. I don't know if he had the pop space to build up enough Scorpions, though. And once again, another Siege Onager getting sniped down. Heavy Scorp would have been good. The only problem with Heavy Scorp is you're going to need like 20 pop space for that. And if they get sniped down, it just feels so bad, right? He's pushing back again. He is pushing back again. This is interesting. Let me in! Let me in! ACCM attacking every part of this wall. Oh, running. No, no, no. You just cut the tree. Oh, God. The tragedy of running this game with SO. It's just absolutely, it's brutal. It's so brutal. And it's like not even something we can really judge him for because it's so hard to keep track. When you've been playing this long, your brain just gets in this weird state where you're just kind of like auto-queuing, and he says, GG, good luck in the main event, and damn. Holy, what a game. 2 hours, 23 minutes, and 12 seconds in-game time. 2,839 kills for ACCM. 2,377 kills for running. Almost 300 villagers killed by running. It's not enough. 1,741 halbs created, 711 hussar. Probably like 600 plus of those were light cav from ACCM. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Look at the eco. Total resources collected. 334,799 for ACCM. 372,606 for running. Relic gold, it's a big difference. Oh, running, you should have resigned 1 second later, bro. 69.68 relic gold collected versus 10,000. What a game. What an absolute banger. Total villagers created for ACCM, 400. It's one of those games where you just sit back and admire the numbers. And look at the timeline here. Let's look at the military timeline, economy timeline. Like very, very similar, right? Society, villager count, very similar. Slight advantage for running the entire time. I wonder how much the Berber villager speed came into play that game. Probably a lot, right? Celt wood chopping, you can see that coming into play versus ACCM. APM? Bro. Keeping this up for that long is just crazy. Anyway, ACCM takes the set 3-0 in the longest 3-0 I believe I've ever cast. It looks like a wash, but it wasn't. It was really close. Trust me. Believe me. I've been live for 2 hours and 50 minutes casting a 3-0. Running loses Oasis. ACCM moves through to the next round. And he's going to take the win there with Berbers. And the loss goes to running with Celts.